Hey everyone, it's Strategy Gaming Dojo here with more strategy gaming news. And it seems like every time we turn around here in February, there is something new being announced, new games, games dropping, new DLCs, and as part of that, Paradox has now announced a new DLC for Stellaris called Nemesis, and we are going to watch that trailer here in just a moment. But just to set this up a little bit, we already knew that the developers over at Paradox, were working on an update and patch to Stellaris, as they will do. They support their games incredibly well, of course. And this update patch, the free one that will be dropping, is going to concern espionage. That's really what they're looking to beef up. It was the last mechanic of the game that still felt very vanilla, very generic. And this new patch update, evidently, is going to allow you to place factions behind enemy lines to cause chaos. Look at them as rebels, look at them as terrorists if you wish, but they are going to be causing all kinds of havoc behind your enemy's lines, maybe getting worlds to rebel, getting trade places not to trade as much. It will really hopefully flesh out the espionage mechanic. So that's great. That sounded good on its own. But along with that, side by side, they will now be also selling you a new DLC called Nemesis. And Nemesis, by the way they're describing it, has a mechanic in it that I do not think that we have seen, at least in modern times, or at least I can't think of it off the top of my head. It is a very interesting development. It'll make for very interesting games, I think. But we'll talk about that in one moment. Let's go look at this trailer and watch it. It's pretty cool. So let's check this out.
Intelligence Officer 241, report in.
J150, object just went active. Running all scans. It remains in stable orbit around system primary. But I'm getting anomalous readings. Stand by. Target data appears inconclusive. Unless... Control? Are you receiving this?
Hold on. This can't be right. Officer 241, can you confirm? Officer 241, can you please confirm?
All right, so that was the trailer. Now, I always like that sound of a plasma bomb going off. I was, it always sounds very good, that concussive type blast. But anyway, so what have the people at Paradox said about Nemesis? What's it all about? Well, they're going to introduce this line that you can take as a character, as a faction, to become Thanos-like supervillains. So essentially, you can decide on a path to go where you are going to try to conquer the galaxy, but not just conquer the galaxy, destroy the galaxy. You will have certain ships that can eat stars. As they eat stars, that will be building up this machine that you have evidently to completely destroy the universe. And so I don't think we've ever seen anything quite like this before, where you've got a game that's been going on for years here where they add new factions, and sometimes those factions may be good, they may be bad, but ultimately you're just trying to take over the galaxy. I mean, it's just like EU4, you're trying to take over more countries, or so on and so forth. In these space games, you're trying to take over the galaxy. That's just how these work, right? These 4X games. Well, this is going to be new, to where you can become the evil supervillain of the galaxy and actually try to destroy the galaxy. And that should be really, really interesting if they can pull that off, make that seem believable, make that faction not too powerful, but also powerful enough to where they're a true threat. It should be a lot of fun. So we will eventually be playing Stellaris on the channel. I like the game. It has come a long way from its very kind of vanilla launch. They have added so much new content that now the factions feel different. There's different styles of gameplay. I really like what they're going to do with the espionage in the free patch, and this Nemesis just sounds cool as hell to me if they can pull it off. But we'll see if they can or not. We'll probably maybe do a let's play trying to eat stars and destroy a galaxy. That could be fun. So anyway, I just wanted to bring you this news. Paradox dropping a new DLC, Nemesis for Stellaris in the not too distant future. So for Strategy Gaming Dojo, thank you so much for joining me. I'll talk to you next time.